Welcome, Aries, to your mid-month tarot reading. This is mid-January, and this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, or for anyone that wants to watch. Feels so compelled. I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Psychic Tarot. Let's get started here. Keep in mind, hitting that thumbs up button helps us to connect, but also helps my channel. And as well as comments, let me know where you are watching from, or just to say hi, any of the things. I appreciate it. It really does. The comments really do. I feel like I'm a lot more connected when I can see a comment. Let's get started. What do our Aries need to know for mid-January? What's going on? Where are things headed? What are the tough stuff? This will be kind of the same layout as my daily readings that I do regularly. They don't feel right. Like sometimes when they fall out, I take them, but those did not quite feel right to me. Okay, current situation. Queen of Wands, that's probably you. Present influence. Nine of Pentacles. What you don't see or you are unaware of is the Nine of Wands. Unexpected is the High Priestess. What to look for. I'm going to put that up there. Queen of Swords. Challenge. Lovers. Strength. Ace of Cups. Something new's coming in, but it's a challenge. Where does this all lead? Page of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. One more. One more. And the Two of Wands. I like that. The Justice is at the bottom of the deck. Advice is Three of Cups. So the Justice is at the bottom of the deck. So there is something here about either balancing something out or making something right, or, maybe learning something about a situation. I don't feel like, I mean, the challenge is the Lover. So for some of you, it could be a separation or a divorce or something like that. But that's not for everybody. I don't feel like, because we're not all married, but it could be something like that. And it does not feel like families involved, like kids and stuff, because there's no Empress hanging out here. It's literally, so for some of you, it absolutely could be. Others of you, it's just like finding balance too. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in the present influence. I feel like this might be you looking at yourself like, what else is out there? The Nine of Pentacles is normally like you look and you're appreciating everything you've done because you've worked hard to reach this spot. But it's like you've reached a spot where you're like, what now? And I feel like that's why you're in Queen of Wands mode, which is kind of having that passion, that energy, that drive to do something new and different. And I just feel like that could be what's happening. Let's clarify those. I'm going to use the Ghost card for clarifying. So let's take a look at that Nine of Pentacles first. Tell me more about that Nine of Pentacles for our Aries. Tell me more. Tell me more. Chariot and the Star. Yeah, see, there's something more. You want something more. You're really like, you're headed for the Star card with that Chariot, but it's like you really want to get there. You're almost like at a point where, yeah, I have all of this, but there's something I'm missing. And I feel like that's that energy. You're really missing something. And the Chariot is that I gotta go. I gotta do this. And that's what's causing you to take the persona of that Queen of Wands, that she's got that energy, she's got that motivation, and you're really, grabbing onto that. That was the Ace of Swords that stuck, the Ace of Cups that reared its head there for a second. Tell me about this Queen of Wands for our Aries. What is this Queen of Wands? Is there anything more? Oh, okay, I'm not going to take these because that's just weird because it's the same. Well, maybe I'm supposed to. That's never happened to me before. I mean, you guys saw what I was doing. I mean, they were together, so they probably didn't get mixed up, but they fell out. Chariot and the Star. This is you going after what you really want. And I think that's a really important piece to this whole thing is the chariot with the star. I mean, for that to happen twice, I've never seen that. Never. And so I feel like this is very fated reading for you. There's more out there and you do need to go for it. I mean, this is totally go for it. But that's the energy you're in regardless. So they both were clarified by the same thing. I've never seen that before. But yeah, so know that. Now the Nine of Wands is what you don't realize. I feel like this is saying you're almost there and you don't realize it. Like you've already done a lot of work and you're really close to being there. And again, this is energy that you're not realizing or you don't see. So you might be a lot closer than you think. And that's why that's there. And especially I feel that with the Page of Pentacles, there's a discovery coming in for you. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. I mean, you have the Ten of Wands, but the Ten of Wands. Okay, well, Knight of Swords with the Sun. Yeah, you're almost there. You're almost there. There's something that's going to be happening really soon with that Knight of Swords and the Sun that's going to bring in that joy for you. So it feels like this is happening really soon. And I like this. I'm an Aries, so I'm loving this. Um, but I think the key to that Nine of Wands is you do not see this yet. Um, so keep working hard because sometimes that's the whole thing is like, don't take your eyes off the prize at all. Let's take a look at this High Priestess is in your unexpected. I think you know more than you are willing to say, but I think what this is in the unexpected is you realize it. Like something comes out there, you're like, oh yeah, absolutely. Tell me more about this High Priestess for our Aries, please. Tell me more about this High Priestess for our Aries. Oh, no, I don't want that. 3 cards. I didn't want to pull 3 cards. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think it's just me pulling it wrong. So that's why I kind of, we've got the Hangman. Yeah, with the Magician. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Ooh, all of these majors. So the Hangman is taking that different look at things, taking that time. But I think what's happening here with the Hangman and the Magician is you taking a different perspective on things in general, and that has shown you a lot of things with the Magician. Now it's weird. I mean, I get different feelings from the Magician all the time, but I feel like that's what you're seeing here. Now the High Priestess is, you are leveling up. I don't know that this is you going, oh yeah, I was totally right. I think it's more you leveling up here with the High Priestess, and it comes in unexpected, although you have spent the time. Hangman, you have taken the time to look at things differently. The Magician is you realizing, yeah, I can do this. I can do this next option, whatever it is here. Again, for some of you, this might be love with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, but for some of you, it's a journey here. So what to look for as the Queen of Swords. Now, I always, when I do that as a what to look for card, it's to understand where you're going. This is to be very detail oriented. It's not saying get into your head, but really know where you want to go and what the outcome is that you want. We can take different ways to get there, but I think she's saying be exact. Is there anything more on this Queen of Swords for our Aries and what to look for? Kelly, I'm not pulling them very good. I'm gonna leave those out here. We have got the Justice, which is here, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's time to put an end to something. That's what she needs. That's what you need to look for. There is something here that absolutely needs to come to an end. It's not necessarily a relationship, although for some of you it will be, but for some of you, it's like, I need to put an end to something so that there's something here you need to make right. And then you, by doing that is the 10, yeah, that's the 10 of Swords. Yeah. The 10 of Swords, you need to put an end to that something. And it could be just a way of thinking, and it could be, something very specific, like maybe a job. It could be a partnership. It could be a lot of things, but we have the Ace of Cups in your strength. So there is something new, but the Lovers is in your challenge, which let's take a look at that Lovers in your challenge. Now, the Lovers could be actually somebody, and it might be hard to put an end to this. So that could be what's happening. But the challenge could also be finding someone that has a unique fit with us, like a good partner, someone that's going to bring out the best in us. Tell me more about this Lovers, because it's confusing. Tell me more about this Lovers. Oh, there's the Devil and the Star. Interesting, interesting energies together with the Lovers. It's very interesting. I think what it is there's maybe in the relationship. So the Lovers might not be for some of you ending a relationship, but actually may be finding a different route with a relationship. There maybe have been a past relationship that you've been attached to, and this new relationship is different, but it's kind of holding you back and pulling you back away from it, because the Star is about reaching those dreams, right? So if there's something that's pulling you back, maybe an old relationship, and it might be keeping you from reaching that Star energy. So I would really watch that if that's the case. Again, everybody's going to be a little bit different, but with that Justice, it's really about balancing and making things right. I like this new option coming in your strength. There is a new situation, relationship. It could be also a new start to something that's going to really fulfill your emotional space. Feels good. It's something you love, or it's a brand new beginning, and that's in your strength. So this is not predictive. This is more a realization of what is a good thing that's happening. Tell me more about this. It could be predictive, I guess. King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. So for some, and the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there for some of you, there could be a move coming in with those two cards, the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands sitting right here. But it also could be somebody that has the persona of the king or an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But it also could be understanding, like having an understanding. I get a feeling too, like it could be an opportunity to either move or travel or do something completely different, because that Knight of Wands is all about movement, and it could be with this King of Swords. This King of Swords could be someone that it could be a love relationship, but it also could be a partnership of some sort where they're giving you an opportunity. The Eight of Wands is sitting here at the bottom of the deck. Could be that opportunity. Oh, and look, it's followed by the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's something here about opportunity. And it feels like it's coming in this month. So I would watch for opportunities. You might be getting a job offer, love offer, um, and it's going to take you into January, I'd say into February. You've got the Page of Pentacles in where this leads. There is something here about a discovery. Let's clarify it. I'm really intrigued, Aries. Like, this is really getting me intrigued. So, I don't want to overread it. Okay. I'm an Aries, so I was like, oh, I'm intrigued. I want to know more, more, more. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. Okay, there's that Justice is showing up again with the Four of Cups. There has been something that doesn't feel right, and I think you're discovering it. So that Four of Cups can be like he's being handed that cup and he's not paying attention. So I do feel like you are being handed something that you're actually going to be paying attention to. And you will discover that it's actually exactly what you need to kind of balance things out in your life. Or it could be even a contract. There could definitely be a contract in your near future here. A contract in love, a contract in work, a contract in partnership, a contract in a home. It could be anything, because you're going to say, oh, That's why that's what I need. The Four of Cups. This is your discovery. So something's going to be really cool coming in. I mean, this feels really good. Now, I will tell you the Ten of Wands does show it where it rears its head, and that's okay. The Ten of Wands means, yeah, this has been really tough. This has not been easy. And we have the Nine of Wands down here, the saying you're almost there. The Ten of Wands is a tough card. It's the card of burdens. It's carrying your burden differently when it comes up. You got to remember that. But more importantly, it's a 10. So there is something new starting. Now we don't have the ace, but we do have the Two of Wands. So it does skip the ace. That's okay. But because the Two of Wands is showing up here after the Ten of Wands, and that is mapping out your future. I do feel like once that discovery happens, yeah, I think it's almost like the burden is lifted. And then the Two of Wands is, okay, now where do I go? How do I move forward from here? And that's plans in action. Is there anything more we need to know about this Two of Wands for our Aries, please? Knight of Wands. Oh, I'm telling you. Okay, it might be a little bit stressful. You got the Nine of Swords, but that's okay. Like this comes in and really fast. So this is going to come in really, really fast. And it's unexpected. I'm getting the overall feeling that this is really also unexpected because you've been looking for something new and it's going to happen. You've been manifesting it or something because you've got the Justice here. You've got things just happening. And that Knight of Wands, again, showing up for the second time is that forward movement. Now, it is going to cause a little bit of stress. But anytime something's happening this fast, it's going to. We all know that. I mean, Aries is that way. We move fast. And sometimes we go, oh, shoot. Oops. I mean, we're the sign of oops. But it doesn't mean, but a lot, but we get a lot too. Like we are leaders, and definitely I know that. And we get what we're after because we work hard for it. It doesn't come like automatically. We go after it. But we do have oops along the way because we do go all in. That Nine of Swords going, yeah, you're gonna get some stress here, but that's okay. That's what the Two of Wands is for. I mean, it's saying that like this comes in and you're a little stressed, so now you're planning things out. I gotta know more. I'm sorry, guys. This is like very intriguing. Anything else we need to know about this reading and where that Two of Wands takes us, please? I'm gonna pull two more cards just to see where else that Two of Wands is taking us. I feel like this is really interesting. Nine of Swords and the Judgment. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay because I'm okay with that Nine of Swords because that does mean things are happening. But it does, the Two of Wands, yes, it was clarified with that Nine of Swords. It's coming up again. It's saying, yeah, there's going to be some stress here, but this is a renewal. So I feel like it's an offer. I do feel like it causes stress, but I do feel like it allows you to move forward and it kind of renews your self-esteem or something where you get that energy back. So this is an awesome reading. Okay, so okay, our Aries, this is the Three of Cups as your advice. Here's the thing I think that's, I mean, it's came in loud and clear. You never know who this offer is going to come from. You might not know. You may, but you might not. And if so, make sure that you're treating everybody around you really well because this is a really good offer. I feel like it. I mean, for some of you, maybe I think I do. I get the overall feeling. This is a great reading. So what this is saying is you never know where that's going to come from. So make sure that you're treating everybody around you with the utmost care. Like don't lose your temper on somebody or don't, like call someone out if they need to be, yeah, but you know what I mean? Like really treat everyone as if they are going to be the one that's going to be offering you something because it's coming from somewhere and it's probably coming from people that you work with or are around already. So treat everybody well. Also, though, too, enjoy the people that you're around as well. That's another piece of advice. I don't think it's saying stay away from people. Maybe stay away from gossip, but other than that, I feel like it's a really good reading. So there you have your mid-January reading. Please hit that thumbs up button. It does help. Take care. Have a beautiful day.